morning, Room 7 students. Good morning, Room 7 families. Mrs. Glucksman here. Happy Friday! We made it through another week. It was a really fun week learning all about animals. So we're going to wrap it up today, our animal unit, but let's get started with our good morning song first. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Very well, thank you, very well, thank you. And you, and you. Let's do Spanish. Buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? How about Farsi? Soba hey, chatori, chatori, Haley who mercy, Shama chatori, Shama chatori. Great job, everyone. I already told you it was Friday, right? Friday, Friday. And the name of our month is, that's right, May. And yesterday was May 21st. Do you know what number comes after 21? Let's count and find out. Here we go. Let's do an ABC pattern today. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's right. It is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. And the weather outside in Los Angeles is sunny. We're going to have another beautiful sunny day in Southern California. So, like I said, we're wrapping up our animals unit this week. So, we have talked about mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and today we're going to talk about fish, okay? Let's review the other categories first, though. Remember, mammals. Mammals have live babies, right? Their babies drink mother's milk. They have hair on their body, and they are warm-blooded, okay? Birds have egg babies. They are covered in feathers, and they too are warm-blooded. Reptiles have egg babies, they're covered in scales, and they are cold-blooded. Amphibians, which we talked about yesterday, have egg babies, they're cold-blooded, they're born in the water, and they have moist skin. So if you were to touch an amphibian, if you were to touch a salamander, if you were to touch any type of frog or toad, their skin is moist, okay? Today we're going to talk about fish, and actually next week we're going to continue our discussion about fish because next week we're going to talk about ocean life, and fish live in the ocean, correct? But let's go over the 3 things that I want you to remember about fish, okay? Fish are similar to birds, reptiles, and amphibians because they have egg babies. Fish lay eggs, okay? They are cold-blooded, so that makes them similar to reptiles and amphibians. So fish are cold-blooded. And fish are covered in what? What do you think they're covered in? Are they covered in hair? No. Are they covered in feathers? No. They are actually covered in something called scales. If you look very closely at a fish, if you look at the side of their body, they have scales on them. So fish have egg babies, they are cold-blooded, and they are covered in scales. Those are the 3 things I want you to remember about fish. And I have some fish that I wanted to show you. We're actually going to read this book next week, but I love fish because they're so beautiful, right? There are so many different beautiful types of fish, colors and shapes. So I just wanted to flip through a couple of these pages and show you these gorgeous fish. Again, we're going to study fish more next week. So I'm not going to read this book today, but I just wanted to show you some of the beautiful fish pictures. There was one more I wanted to show you. Where did it go? There's a sea star. We're going to talk about those next week. And I think my favorite one is definitely, I got to get close so you can see it, this rainbow fish. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to be looking at this book next week when we talk about ocean life, so we'll do that next week. But I wanted to end the week reading you one of my all-time favorite stories. I just love this book. It's called A Color of His Own, and it's by Leo Lionni, and I wanted to share this story with you because it's one of my favorites. A Color of His Own by Leo Lionni. The sad chameleon has a problem. Unlike all the other animals, he has no color of his own. Changing wherever he goes, he turns red with the autumn leaves and black in the long dark winter. But in the spring, in the green grass, he finds a delightful solution. Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Elephants are gray. And pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own, except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And on tigers, they are striped like tigers. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever. And so I too will have a color of my own." With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in the autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. The chameleon was black in the long winter nights. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. But he added, "Why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained, side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow. And red with white polka dots. And they lived happily ever after. The end. That is one of my all-time favorite animal stories. I just enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Let's add our book to our calendar. So we're going to put it right up here next to Kangaroos Have Joey's. And then next week, we will fill all of this space up with books about the ocean. Okay, students, now it's time for you to log on to Seesaw and get started with today's activities. There's a really fun activity up there that I want you to do today. It's an animal report. So I want you to pick your favorite animal and write a report about them. And when I say report, you're going to do a little bit of research and find out where your animal lives and what your animal eats and things your animal likes and things your animal doesn't like. So I can't wait to see how those turn out. Have fun doing your animal report. Now, your challenge activity for today, yesterday was K, Kindness Day. So after K comes L. And today, this kind of goes along with yesterday. L is for Letter Day. So we were very kind. I heard that a lot of you were excellent and super super kind to your families yesterday. So what I want you to do today is write a letter to someone who doesn't live with you. So someone who doesn't live in your house, I want you to write a letter. L is for letter to them. So I brought my paper and I brought my pen, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but you're just going to write a letter. So you could say, Dear Grandma, hi, how are you? Tell Grandma how you're doing. I'm doing well. Been doing my work at home, my schoolwork at home. My parents are helping me. You can say whatever you want to say in your letter. And then when you're done, make sure that you sign your name at the bottom, and then have a grown-up help you find an envelope and a stamp and that person's address, and you're going to mail the letter to them. And I said it kind of goes along, Letter Day kind of goes along with Kindness Day, because when that person gets that letter from you, they're going to open it up, and how do you think they're going to feel? Pretty amazing, right? And the fact that you could make someone feel amazing just by writing them a letter is pretty awesome, and it also is very kind. So I want you to pick one person who doesn't live in your house, and I want you to write a letter to them and send that letter to them and spread some kindness in the world, okay? So L is for Letter Day. I hope you have fun doing that. I wanted to talk to you about Monday. So Monday is Memorial Day. Monday is Memorial Day, so we will not, if we were in our classroom, we would not have school that day. It's a holiday up here on our calendar, and we're going to be talking about Memorial Day when we come back on Tuesday. We'll talk a little bit about Memorial Day and why it is an American holiday and what we're celebrating when we celebrate Memorial Day. And if you can't wait till Tuesday, you can ask your parents. I'm sure they know all about Memorial Day. So I will not see you on Monday, no video Monday, but I will be back on Tuesday morning. Have a great weekend. It's a long weekend, 3 days off, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care, Room 7 students. Bye.